Hi, welcome in, friends. Sorry, I'm just going to have to get myself situated here. And I'm a bit wonky again, but I've got a great rock in front of me, so that's what I'm using today. Um, I've brought you today to a very, very special and magical place for me. Um, I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am. Some of you may be wondering, some of you know. This whole place and the people here are incredibly special, incredibly important to me. Some of the most beautiful people you could ever meet. Um, and the reason I won't reveal where I am is simply because it's one of those places that are struggling, that is struggling, sorry. The people here, I'm aware, are struggling. They give so much. Um, a lot of people work in the tourist industry here. Um, and it's a very, very popular place for tourists, as I am one. Um, and I keep finding myself returning here. Um, I've been to many, many places all over the world, some incredible places from Australia to Maldives to Greece to the US, and any number in between. But this place holds something really special and dear to my heart. Um, so yeah, the reason I'm not revealing where I am is because the people who are from here, who live here, who are local to here, often struggle to live here, simply because the tourism industry here is absolutely booming. Um, I'm not suggesting for a minute where I go, anyone else will want to follow, um, but I think it's only right that I keep that to myself, um, in the hopes that one day things turn around for those people who are from here or who have settled here, um, because they absolutely should not be struggling to find housing at affordable prices. They shouldn't be having to live in cars and then turn up the next day looking smart and wonderful, to work in hotels and restaurants, um, and all manner of places that service us people that arrive expecting top notch service. Um, this place in particular for me is, um, an incredibly important spot. It's, um, okay, I'll say it. It's forged from fire. It's very rocky here. It's incredibly hot. Um, it's not midday. I've not come here at the top time for burning yourself. I've got my water. Um, I've just put some more sunscreen on, factor 50. I've got a little, wrap to throw over my shoulders, and of course I've got my sunnies, because I am not looking directly into the sun. Don't ever do that. Um, but obviously I want to look you in the eyes. Um, but it might get a bit too much, so I might have to put these little glasses on if it does. Um, yeah, so it's rocky. It's, in fact, setting up, doing a setup here. I brought a little towel with me. My magical friend, my little rainbow, my little unicorn, a few stars. Bought it here, very cheap. Um, Good idea because it's, yeah, I mean it's dry, it's gritty. I've been walking barefoot around trying to set this up, and it was literally like walking on broken glass. Funnily enough, a song I heard this morning, great song. That reminds me, songs. I did say I would post some recommendations to go with the videos that I'm putting out. I will absolutely do that. Um, but also I'll probably mention a few as I go along. Um, so yes, this place is Forged from Fire. I am absolutely surrounded by my favourite natural stone, rock, whatever you want to call it. I think I mentioned it in the first video that I put out. Um, it's dry, it's arid, it's beautiful, um, and I'm feeling a bit fiery today. So I think it's probably fortuitous that I've decided to come up here and do this video with you today. My fire, it arrived probably a day and a half ago. Not necessarily about me, although I've had things that have come up about me over this past day, 24 hours or so. Excuse me, need a drink now. Wow. Yeah, forgive my gravelly voice as well. I've sort of developed a bit of a tickly cough yesterday. I'm not ill. It's nothing bad. Um, I don't think the air was particularly good round here yesterday. But also there's probably something I need to get out of my throat, which is maybe part and parcel of this whole thing. So I need some water. Give me a minute, please. So yeah, the fire. The fire started. Oh, that was a bit far. Started about. Actually, it was just not long after I posted my second video to you, or on here to you. Thanks for joining me, whoever you are. If you're here, there's a reason. I believe that. So yeah, I posted the second video yesterday, and then I received a message, a very heartbreaking message about somebody whom I love dearly, somebody I'm incredibly close to. I'm looking for a tissue because I might need one, but that's not one. Some sad, awful, dreadful news. Things happen in life. Yeah, life's rich tapestry, they say, don't they? Life and death, things happen. Things are meant to happen. It's just the way things are. But sometimes the way things happen, sometimes the fact that bad things happen to good people. God, it's so quiet up here today. I've never known it like this. There's a road just there. I'm far enough back not to be overseen, but normally there's a fair bit of traffic. There's walkers. There is sounds of nature around here. It's not this still normally, but I'm grateful for it. Now I can hear somebody talking. Okay. There is a car park a little further up as well. There are some cars and some people milling around. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to not so good people. and there's a level of unfairness, injustice about that. Sorry, I also went a little deaf yesterday, which was quite difficult for me. Um, Coming up here, windy, amazing, incredible roads, hell of a drive, hell of a journey. Lots of popping of ears, high altitude, great. Um, Sorry, I digress, and I do digress a lot. And I also need to trigger warning here, guys, because I'm a bit fiery today. I may use some profanities now and again. I know you're allowed to on here. There's a couple of people I watch and follow, or don't follow actually, but I come across who have shown me that you can do that, and thank you to them. So yeah, injustice. That's what I'm talking about. Injustice. The pain I feel for that individual that I'm nowhere near right now. I can't get to them. They probably don't want me right now, which is fine. But it hurts. It hurts there, the heart. Yeah. I'm sure we've all got loved ones or lost loved ones. So you know the pain I'm talking about. And sometimes the way things happen seems so unfair, so unjust, so cruel, so god damn wrong somehow. As I said yesterday on my video before this news, we navigate stuff. We eventually come to terms and learn and alchemize and transmute and turn the shit into gold. Gold. Golden shit. Where did that come from? I don't know. Fool's gold. No, it's not fool's gold. We have to heal. We have to be gentle with ourselves. We have to give ourselves time. We have to process. This is not my advice to anyone in particular. This is my opinion of what I've had to do, as we've got motorbikes in the background. Thank you, guys. So yeah, so I there is one thing I want to say, and I'm sure that person who is suffering so much right now isn't even gonna think about watching anything, let alone me. But what I do want to say or to express is that I will be there for that person when they want me. I will be there to just put my arms out to them and give them the biggest hug, like they've given me so many times, and like I've given them in the past too. There are no words that you can say at times like this. No little nuggets of gold or wisdom. Just being there, giving space to somebody can be the thing, can be the only thing, and maybe the only thing that somebody needs. I know that from being on the receiving end too. And you guys know who you are. And I thank you all for that. So, gosh, I feel like I've got so much to say because this fire is not just about that. There goes the mother freaking motorbike. If you know, you know. So I'll give you a little something about yesterday. So I spent time with a great friend who very generously gave me their space, helped me greatly. Um, who, let's say, helped me to get in touch with, it's the weepy eye again, I'm not crying. And maybe I am, I don't know. Yeah, helped me to get in touch with stuff locked away physically. Because that's sometimes what we do, is we lock stuff inside and we carry it with us for sometimes a lifetime, sometimes longer than a lifetime. Sometimes we never get to get in touch with the shit that we carry. But yesterday has enabled me to do some of that. The physical stuff that I personally cannot shift for me. I'm very good with the mind, the words, the talking myself round and bolstering myself up, and others, of course. Um, I'm very good at the practical. I'm very good at putting things in boxes and organising things and going after the next thing to do to distract myself a lot of the time. And as I sit here with the broken glass digging into the soles of my feet, it's actually not unpleasant. I'm not a sadist, I'm not a masochist, I'm not into pain, really. Um, I've been getting into my own pain, and I've had a lot of that physical pain. I know the emotional stuff, but I also know that there's a lot locked away that got put into a box, never to be released, never to be looked at or poked at or prodded at, occasionally, but tightly shut back up again. But you see, you can't do that because the only person you're hurting is yourself. And sometimes, because of that, you end up hurting others too. Be it through words, be it through actions, be it through your own behaviours, the choices you make, the things you do, the things you don't do. That is the key. There's a lot I want to say about, and I had a lot of stuff in my head about masculine and feminine and energy and what we're taught as kids, how we're supposed to behave. You know, it's not appropriate for the feminines to, and I'm using feminines because I'm not being gender specific here. I'm trying to say we've all got masculine and feminine within us, the energies. Um, some would say maybe I've probably got a bit too much masculine in me. Maybe I'm starting to balance that a bit more. I like pretty things. I like my bling. The nails are a shocking mess. What's happened to my nail? I've got 3 nails left. Um, all my other nails have broken so low down. I'm gonna and the varnish is coming off. You know about that one which I apologised yesterday for, and I've done it again. So, and it's not the nails that is the irritation. It's that I'm catching the nails on things, pretty things, you know, delicate clothes, snagging things, ruining things. Always taught never to ruin anything. That goes back to the point, doesn't it? Feminines, don't be angry. Don't behave in a undemure way. Sit back down, be quiet, you pretty little thing. Don't speak up. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Because that's not prim and proper, is it? No. But it's not right that we don't have anger and rage and fire in us. Of course we do. We're human. And masculines, my goodness me, you've got a whole different thing going on, haven't you? You've got use your fire. Show 'em who's boss. Be angry, be loud, be proud. Oh, yes. Don't get mad, get even. Work it out. Competitive sports, games. Build yourself a platform. Shout, stamp, scream, throw things. Fight. Wrestle. Box. Be a gladiator. But that's not fair either, is it? Because sometimes you want to just have a little cry. Sometimes you want to put something in a box and put the lid on it and sit and be quiet and have some space and be given space. Safe space. And we've all got all of that in us. One. It's about one. A whole. Not filling the hole with shit. You see, after I've done this video, I'm going to quench my fire, not here, with a cigarette. Ironic, huh? Oh, another good song. Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic that some of the things I do, some of the behaviours and habits I have, and I've developed over the years, are the opposite, the opposing of what one should do, or the opposite of what you think would dampen down the fire with a cigarette. Doesn't make sense, does it? Quench your thirst with a glass of wine. Doesn't work. No. But strangely for me, it has, kind of. I'm knocking it on the head soon. Believe you me. I've done it before, I'll do it again. In the not too distant future. Some of you know that. Now I've lost my train of thought. Now I need some water. Water is good. That's the point, actually. When you have a bit of a top tip for you, if you ever have a treatment or something from somebody who's a bit of a master in their field, listen to them. If somebody tells you to drink water for a specific amount of time, do so. I mean, I did. I thought I'd drunk enough. Clearly I hadn't, because when I got up this morning, I had the biggest rash on my lower back, which is obviously, they say, don't they, massages and stuff like that. It releases toxins, releases stuff, releases gunk. It wasn't a massage. But if you refuse to listen, then things come back and bite you. I don't know where I'm going with that either. Excuse me. Wow, needed that. Things come back to bite you. Oh, bites, yes. Get a lot of those. Unusual for here. But I always seem to attract mosquitoes and flies. But that's for another day. So yes, so I was saying the behaviours we do, the things we do to distract ourselves, to push things down, to deal with stuff that we think we're dealing with it in the right way. Sometimes we kind of know we're not. Sometimes we kind of know we are doing damage by what we're doing. Sometimes we don't recognise it. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we end up damaging others because of what we do. And sometimes we recognise that, and sometimes we don't. What I would say about the fire and the rage, I'm coming to the end of this now, I think, is try, well, first of all, as I said yesterday, try to get in touch with it. Try to open that box, maybe just a little crack. Have a quick look-see what's inside. You can always close it back down again. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Listen to yourself. But once you start digging in it and allowing the emotion, whatever that emotion is, whether it's rage, whether it's anger, whether it's depression, whether it's sadness, whether it's hopelessness, loneliness, whatever it is, try and feel it. Try and direct it in a way that it's meant to go, not in a way that isn't. So, as a woman, as a female, as a feminine, I've been on the receiving end of masculine rage, anger, negative energy. Not pleasant, not nice, didn't cause it, didn't want it, tried to suck it up, put it in a box, tried to dampen the flame down. Sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. Oh, and by the way, me sharing stuff, me sharing stories, me sharing experiences, my journey, whatever. I want to make it very, very clear here. I am not here to cause any distress to anyone. I'm not here to, don't like using the word, out anyone. No. I'm not here for revenge or, wow, that was interesting. My earring just fell off my ear. What was I saying then? Okay. What? No. So what I'm trying to say is, no names will ever be mentioned. I will not give out information on this channel, on my channel, or anywhere that will be so specific as to identify an individual or a group of individuals or a situation or a person or whomever. That's not what I'm here to do. This is not what this is about at all. So, that said, going back, guys, if you have that locked away rage, it comes out in certain ways. It might come out verbally, physically, mentally. Physically, if it does, please don't direct it in the wrong direction. Please acknowledge, look for advice, someone you trust. Like I was saying yesterday, could be a GP, could be a friend, a family member, could be a channel. As long as the sources are good sources, seek a way of channeling that energy, that emotion, whatever it is, in the direction it should go. And the same for you feminines, because I'm also very aware that us feminines can be a little bit fiery, angry, revengeful, full of hatred. I'm not talking me personally being full of hatred, but there are many cases, many well-known cases of females that have done some pretty shitty, cruel, inhumane things to masculines too. So it works both ways. One. And I'm taking that as my time to take my leave. I thank you. I'm grateful to you. I love you, my friends that have been by my side. I love you, my very special friend who will get the biggest hug from me when I see you again. What can I say other than thank you? I hope if this has resonated for you, or for somebody you may know, please click like. Oh, that's a big one. I don't do that a lot to many things, but flies and me have got a bit of a history. Anyway, where was I? Remember, if it resonates for you, and now it's gone, click like or dislike, disagree, whatever. Give me a comment or a question if you've got anything to say. Feel free. It's there, guys. Use it if you want to. If you don't, that is fine. And if you want to see a little bit more, if this is the first video you've come across, I would highly recommend go back and look at the previous ones. There's only two. This is the third one. So just to know a little bit more about me, I'm not normally this fiery, this fired up. I'm sure there'll be other times. I'm sure there'll be many more times of this, because there's a lot more that I feel like I need to say, and I've carried on and on and on, but I need to close out now. So yeah, if you haven't seen much more of me other than this, then there's those other two videos to watch. There's also, and I wasn't going to do this, but it's on there. So those of you who know me from another incarnation, let's put it that way, there's my Facebook page on my description here on the tube. So it's been a bit of a journey, guys. As I said in my first video, I never thought I would be here with you, with myself. The way things unfolded was not the way things were meant to be. Sorry, incorrect, and I'll do that a lot, but there is no incorrect or correct in my world. It's exactly the way it should have been. But what started out was a relaunch of an attempt at a little local business of mine, 21st of August, I think it was, soon turned into something completely different, completely kind of out of this world, pretty mind-blowing. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, it's landed on my face. I don't know whether you can see it, probably not. So, oh, sorry. When I sat down here, a little friend, tiniest little bug, there it is, landed on my hand. And, oh, it's back again. Something said it wanted to stay, it wanted to help. So it landed on my hand. There it is, on my fingers. Oh, round my finger, thumb. You see it? Oh, there's two of them now. Wow. And it stayed, and it just travelled up and down. Even went into all my little crystal beads. Yeah, I think you can see I like the crystals. I think I've gone really quiet. I'm sorry. I hope you can hear me. It's because of the little thing that's on my thumb again. So yeah, sorry. I was saying the Facebook. So if you want to have a look at why I'm here, how it happened, do. My suggestion would be start right back at that beginning point. There's a lot on there, guys. Your time's your own. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to do this. But if you're interested, if you've got time, if you're bored or whatever, if you want to, start at my relaunch and then scroll back to present day. I still occasionally put bits on now. And yeah, things unfolded, the journey unfolded, and here I am now in this. And I think I've been covering my face up a lot. Sorry. Not that you want to see it. Maybe you do want to see it. Shut up. So, If you want to know when my next video is coming out, if you want notifications, press the subscribe. If you haven't got a channel, I watch things for a long time without creating a channel because I didn't want to be seen, didn't want to deal with technology stuff. Me and technology, we have a history. But it's so easy, so simple. You can be anonymous. You don't have to post anything. You don't have to put any details on about yourself. You're just given by Google. Thank you, Google. A very basic, random generated numbers, letters, whatever. But it means that you can have a history there. You can access videos you've seen before. You can subscribe to things. I think you can probably comment and like without having an account. But that's a tip because obviously I set one up and things flow a lot easier, better, and I see things sometimes via my channel, sometimes via anonymous means too. So time to go now. Birds are back. Definitely time to go. Thankful to you, grateful to you. I reckon this has been a pretty hefty long video for me. If you've stayed the course, thank you, namaste, and I will hopefully see you soon.